mechanic, you may want to be paying attention for when you inherit this.
I can go back and watch Steph's videos.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm sorry?
He can get a grinder in there good.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They're. I'm not too worried about it. He's a smart boy. He'll figure out what his dad did. Just want to make sure we get enough penetration on the plate. What do you think? Want more? Bigger?
No, I think you're fine. And we added those extra bolts, so
Yep.
I don't even think that was necessary, but it's just an extra step that it's not going to hurt.
Yep. Okay. Almost done. It's almost. I got it. He's got it on him for sure. All right.
I'll let you do it.
I was hoping the answer was yeah, I'm doing it. All right.
It fits in there. So I'm going to go get the jack, and I'll jack the body up higher, and then we'll have more fluids.
Okay. The jack might be under there.
Okay.
Because I jacked the body up this morning to get a different piece of wood under the other thing. Because it was in the way because I couldn't drill it. So the jack may be under there.
So if I give you about an inch.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
He's got it now, Scott.
Well, hook it up.
Okay.
Are we able to get your hands above it to hook it up, or no?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, that should be enough room.
I was enjoying laying down.
Well, I could use a little more room.
You want the other one? The other one's sitting right here.
The other pry bar?
Yeah.
I don't need it, but Scott may need it. Scott, do you want pry bar?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Just had to get those bolt holes in.
Oh man, I hope these line up.
They will. Right?
I don't know. It doesn't look like it.
Oh shit, we got the wrong plate on the wrong bag.
This one's lined up, this one's not even close. Are those lining up?
Nope. So they must be specific
Yeah,
to the hole.
Do you still smell it, Scott?
No, to me it smelled more like cardboard, but
Yeah, it did to me too. I'm just gonna go and spray just a little bit.
Yep.
Just to,
Go ahead.
okay. Okay. If it was something, it's nothing now.
Okay. I need the bolts for the top.
That's already up in the hole, so I'm not as worried about it. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay. What's your trick here? Just push strong hand.
Yeah.
Oh, you got me there.
Should be able to just wiggle it and push down as you wiggle and it goes.
Oh, yep, there it goes. Okay. All right, I think I got it. All right. Let me go finger tight a little bit more. See if I can. I may not be on it. Nope, I think I'm on.
Yeah, you're definitely on it.
Okay.
If you start turning the fitting underneath of it, that's probably where you're going to stop it.
Okay. Yep. Not like that, though, right?
No. You're not there yet. Otherwise, just it'll get snug.
Yep. Are those poly lines pretty tough?
Yeah.
There yet.
Yep, you're there.
Am I there? Okay.
Here's the button washer for it.
Oh man, why? Okay, hold on. Give me just oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, I need a lock washer for that one. Remember that.
Yeah, some of these don't have lock washers.
Yeah, I'll get some.
So
In fact, I have some. Do you want me to go get
Yep,
them?
yeah, go ahead and I'll start.
Okay. Save those extra lock washers.
All the washers and stuff were in.
They're 3/8.
Yes, they're 3/8.
There's some smaller ones in there too, so just make sure you get the right ones. I think there's some 1/4 inch in there.
Oh,
so.
that's probably too small, isn't it?
That is too small.
Okay.
Did you get that going in, Kelly?
Nope.
So the bump stop in the hole. One nut.
What size?
3/4,
Yep.
which we have out somewhere.
We do. I remember seeing it.
Oh, we had a socket. Just hand me the wrench. Okay. That won't fit into there right now. We're good. So I'm replacing this fitting oil filter adapter here. There's a gasket up on the top, and then that tab gets bent over on there. There's a tang that catches it on this side. It's like 45 to 50 foot-pounds. and pretty easy to do. And then now it won't have a canister filter. Well, they had one on here already, but it was leaking, so we changed to this style here. We're supposed to change the gasket. What did it say? 100,000 miles?
100,000. Yep.
Yeah. So instruction sheet here. Okay. So this is the kind that we had here, and then we used Loctite on there. It's like 75 bucks or something, right? Ish.
60.
60 bucks?
It was 60 plus shipping.
Okay. So this side is basically done, other than we got to replace the brake, but we got to get a new chamber. The push rod that we have on the one that we got is too short. Brake drum's got to go on, and then everything's pretty well done over here on this side. Now on the other side, we're leaving the one airbag off, just so we can get to the brake valve a little easier under there when we change the hoses. Take the hoses off on the brake there, and then also we're going to replace that leveling valve over there. It's been coming down on that side previously, and that leveling valve is all wet, and usually when they're wet like that, it means that they're leaking oil. So we're going to change that leveling valve, and it's easier to get to without that airbag. But otherwise, the other airbag is on over there. Shocks are on, just waiting for the brake chamber to be right. We're going to change that tight air line that runs down there. That's an air line right there. That's a 1/4 inch. It goes to the air throttle. And it's a little snug, but what we noticed here is they have the T for the air throttle mounted right here, and this goes to the modulator on the transmission. This comes here to the air throttle. This T is supposed to be mounted where it's exactly the equal distance between here and the air throttle and between here and the modulator on the transmission. So we're going to need to replumb some of that, move the T over where it belongs, and then meanwhile we're going to reroute that airline so it's not tight under there anymore. We got the transmission back in, fluid back in the transmission. It had a, I got rid of it already, but they had just a tiny little fitting in here. They stuck a pipe thread fitting in here, but that's not pipe thread. And it was only in like 1 revolution. And then they screwed a sensor into it, which is pipe thread. When I went to, it was leaking, I thought it was the sensor that was leaking. I went to tighten it, but it wasn't the sensor, it was that other part that they had. So I ran pipe tap in there, ran it to the right pipe thread, put an adapter plate, and then now we have a temperature sensor in the pan to give us a temperature reading. And it's not leaking anymore. It's going dry, so that's good. That took quite a bit of work. And then again on this side, we're leaving that airbag off, which is all assembled and ready to go. But we're just waiting to get the brake, and then we're going to replace that leveling valve. We're good to go there. On the front, we still have this side has the airbags on it, but we're going to need to change this wiper because it's so deeply grooved. So we have a new wiper. So I got to heat that up with the oxyacetylene torch, heat it up, and then get it to come off. It's not an easy job. We're saving that for tomorrow. Other than that, new brake can is going to go on over here too. We'll have to cut them, so we'll be fine. But that'll be good. And then get the brakes on here. We don't have the linings because these were the wrong screws, because these are thicker aluminum shoes for the linings. But we're getting there. I still got a little bit of cleanup to do in here. I see some grease and stuff on there. But much improved over what it looked like when we tore it apart a couple days ago. So probably like 2 to 3 more days work here, and then we'll be done. Wheels will be back on, hubs will go back on. But I can't put the hubs on until this wiper gets changed. That's why they're not on yet. But the races are all in, bearings are ready to go. Parts are all cleaned up, ready for it. So just got to switch out the wipers, and then the hubs can go back on. Hopefully we'll find out, get the tracking number tomorrow for the brake drums to find out where they're at. Maybe we can pick them up at the trucking company so they don't try to deliver them to the house, because they're going to be on pallet. They're going to be very heavy. But we're at the end of the day here. Everything's all torn up around here. And we'll get out of here.